everyone. Welcome back to Unfiltered Perspectives. Today, we're taking a different approach from our usual topic-based discussions. I've got my co-hosts.
I'm Kimberly.
And I'm Leslie.
We're going to be playing a game where we are getting into some fun and thoughtful conversation prompts. So even though we know each other pretty well, this, I think, is going to give us a chance to open up, reflect, and have some fun while our audience gets a peek into who we really are. It's going to be a mix of laughs, revelations, and maybe even a few surprises. So let's see where these questions take us. This is Unfiltered Perspectives, where real talk leads to real growth and every perspective is valued.
Well, after that, Tara, all I can say is let's get into it.
All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to roll the dice and we're going to get a question that corresponds to that number. So how do we want to do this? By age, youngest first. I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll for you, Kim. 3.
Okay, so I'm going to pull a card. Wow, we're starting off right in the deep end. Excellent. So I'm going to pull a random card. Should we say where we're pulling our cards from?
Yeah, sure, why not?
You can pass if you would like. Oh, experiences.
Oh.
Describe your worst date ever. I don't know.
Tara, did you have a worst date? Okay, so this ended up not even being a date. That's how bad it was. So I used to have really bad feet issues. I could not stand bare feet near me.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a gentleman ask me out, and it was summer and it was casual and it was supposed to be just light and fun, but he showed up in sandals and his feet were out, and that was an absolute no for me. And I don't know how I got out of it, but I did not go out because I had really bad bare feet issues. I couldn't stand to see bare feet.
I thought when you said you had feet issues and about standing, I thought you meant like standing on your own feet. Your feet hurt or something.
No, I couldn't stand bare feet anywhere near me. And he showed up with his feet out, and that was the end of that.
Oh wow.
That was a no for me.
I wish I could remember how I got out of it, but I don't remember, but I definitely got out of it.
Wow, what if he's listening to this? He'll be listening to this podcast and he'll know.
He wouldn't remember me.
Oh.
I can't even tell you his name right now. Forgot about him and his feet.
And his funky feet.
So, Kim, you had enough time to go curate some questions for yourself. What question you want to ask?
I haven't been curating. I mostly just took all the cards out of the box.
She's busy behind the scenes, y'all. So anybody that wants to date me, please don't show up with your feet out.
Loafers, some Oxford, something, sneakers even.
Kim, your question?
So my question is a would you rather. So let's find a would you rather. Would you rather be too hot or too cold? I will take too hot any day because that's how I.
Oh gosh!
I cannot see you brushing off your shoulders.
Brushing off her shoulders.
All right.
But seriously, I don't like being cold. I can't stand being cold. I find that winter is a battle. I'm in a battle against the cold. And some people will say, oh no, sometimes it just gets too hot to do anything. Exactly. When it gets too hot, do it. That is the universe telling you to sit your butt down and don't do nothing.
Not the universe.
Ooh, I would much rather be too cold because you get to put on the sweaters and get up under that blanket. But mostly I just love being in blankets and just curling up and I find that when I get really cold and I'm cuddled up in that blanket, I fall asleep. My body's like, okay, time to sleep. No matter what time of day. No matter what time of day it is.
Well, you guys already know the answer to this question. You should know. I'd much rather be hot. Here, which our audience cannot see, is my portable heater that stays on my nightstand. And I am in Florida, where I still use my heater. Don't like being cold at all. Yeah, Jordan and I, we go back and forth. He turns the air on. I go back out there and turn it off. He gets up in the middle of the night. He turns it back on. I get up behind him. I turn it off. It's a battle. But I'd much rather be hot.
Yeah, I don't want to be hot. I hate being hot. Oh my God. You probably don't remember this, how like in the summertime we were growing up, sometimes I would just like want to open up the freezer and just stick my head in because I just hate being hot. I hate it. Well, some people will tell you I live on ice. I don't care.
Bottles of ice water.
Bottles of ice water, bottles of whatever. I have a blend jet and I use that just to make myself. Sometimes I just blend the ice down water. I don't care. I just make myself a plain water slushy. Yeah, I like cold. All right.
I'm here for the ice though, but no.
Next question.
Oh, it's a random question. Okay, random. Who got this one?
I guess it starts with me.
Okay, Tara, random question. What's your most used emoji?
My most used emoji is, I guess I don't know. I was gonna say it depends on who I'm talking to because I use the laughing one with the laughing one a lot, but I also use the one with the hearts on the face. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what it's called.
Like the kissy face with the hearts or something.
It's like it has like the 3 hearts on it. Yeah. That one. I use those most of all.
Oh, and she's sweet. I've never gotten one of those. No, I'm just kidding. I have.
Yes, you have. What about you guys?
What about you, Kim?
Heart emoji all day for the win.
Oh, y'all are so sweet. I'm not that sweet. I use the laughing emoji a whole lot. A lot of times I use it. A lot of times I use it when people send me something and I know it's supposed to be funny and it's not, but I'll just do laughing emoji anyway.
Oh, I see.
Oh, not to use it.
Okay.
Like you don't want to have a whole conversation, but you want the person to know that you did see the text or the meme or the video or whatever, and it's kind of like,
yeah.
Yes,
okay.
But Tara, I would never.
You
But no, I do. I think I use the laughing emoji the absolute most. Yeah.
Kim, you said the heart emoji all day for the win. I'm gonna ignore that for the win part because you ain't winning. Oh, wait, is this a real game? Are we competing?
Oh.
Just kidding.
We didn't get the memo. We didn't get the memo.
Apparently, I was just like, wow.
You have your scoreboard app too?
No, I do not. I just have my dice app. Go.
Okay, so we're getting a question in the life category. Who's this for? We're back to Leslie.
No, we started with you.
Are we starting with me? What's the best gift you've ever received? The gift of life.
Oh, boo. I'm kidding.
No,
I'm glad you said
gift. The best gift I've ever received. I don't know. I mean, if we take my first answer, it is the gift of life. I don't invest a lot. I don't give a lot of gifts, but I'm not a very gifty person. I probably, to some folks, seem not super appreciative of gifts that I'm given. It's not that I don't appreciate them. I just don't focus a lot on them. So I can't even call to mind a particular gift.
I won't say, because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but a lot of them have been along the lines of very sentimental jewelry pieces. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, gotten some really nice jewelry pieces. Why are you laughing, Tara?
I'm laughing because I'm not a really girly person. So like I've gotten lots and lots and lots of beautiful, wonderful gifts that I appreciate and that I love and I admire. And if you all know me, you know how much I like to read, right?
Yes.
And I would say that the gift that opened, and it's the best gift, I think, because it set the tone for my life, I guess, for ever since, is one year my father-in-law gave me a Kindle. And this is when Kindles first came out. I didn't even know what a Kindle was. It was when they first came out. And I can get books, and this little thing holds thousands of books. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
She's so excited.
I'm excited now, and it's been many years. That I think was the best gift. And like I said, I've gotten so many gifts that I love over the years, but that is the one that changed my life. It changed my life.
I love that for you.
I love that for me.
Awesome. All right, where are we at?
Okay, number 1.
No.
Oh, no question. Oh, 2. Sorry, 2. Ooh, random. I like random. All right, whose question is this?
That's not Leslie.
I think it's mine.
Okay. Who would you like to play in a movie?
Ooh.
Who would I like to play in a movie?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. Who would you like to play you in a movie?
Oh gosh. Who would I like to play me in a movie? I don't know. Can we circle back? Angela Bassett.
Okay.
Yes.
Set some clothes on fire in the car.
Oh man.
Oh,
somebody that can hit every one of my emotions. Every single one of them. Yes.
Who would play? How about you, Tara?
I would have to pass this. I have no idea. I've never even thought about this.
Right?
Who would I like to play me in a movie? I'll tell you what I wouldn't want to. Sanaa Lathan. There are things that I've loved her in, but there's this one movie that I saw where I'm like, I can't stand you now.
A Family That Prays.
I think so. Is that the one where she was having that affair with that dude?
Yeah.
Yep, Kathy Bates. Yes, that one.
As soon as you said that, I knew that was the movie.
I was done with her, and I know it's just a movie, but
I'm about to say, she just acting, right?
I know, but now every time I see, what was that movie I loved her in? I've loved her in so many, so maybe I'll just have to give her another chance and go back and watch those.
So, I think who I might like to play me in a movie is Regina King.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna steal that. That's how I want to play me too.
She got dual roles.
I'm kidding.
Give that woman her money. Regina King. Okay.
5. Ooh, if you could.
Whose turn is it? Tara's?
Yeah.
If you could meet any historical figure, who would you choose and why?
I would choose Jesus. Honestly, I would choose Jesus.
I like that answer.
I would just love to be in his presence, and I feel like he would be giving off such an aura that I can't even. Why are y'all laughing at me? I can't even express or describe what I mean, but I just feel like it would just envelop me, and I'd be just basking in goodness. I don't know.
I feel you, we're laughing, but I feel you. I'm stealing her answer.
Y'all up here thinking about hot Jesus.
No, we're not.
Oh, hallelujah.
Kim,
did you give us an answer?
I did not. Who, if I could meet any historical figure, who would it be?
Go ahead, top out answer. I dare you.
Any historical figure. Oh, okay, easy. Okay, I do know my person.
Go ahead, Kim.
Ella Baker. Love Baker.
And why?
I love and admire her work. I would love to hear more about what brought her to that approach. I think I model a lot of my life's work after her work, and so I would like to hear more from her about what that was like for her.
Awesome.
Yeah. Civil rights leader who mentored the next generation of leaders. A lot of humility, if I do say so myself.
You do.
All right, number one,
like me.
She is full of herself tonight, Tara. Get your sister.
life. Whose life is this? Whose question?
Leslie.
Okay, Leslie. What show?
Oh no, it's yours, Kim. It's yours. Sorry.
Well, I already know what this is because I could tell you I did it last night. What show on Netflix did you binge watch embarrassingly fast? The show on Netflix that I binge watched embarrassingly fast yesterday after work was The Circle. I watched it all in one afternoon. I mean, there were only 4 new episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I really should have waited until all of the episodes were up. How about you? A show that you binged embarrassingly fast on Netflix?
I can't think of any.
Okay, so I'm really bad at knowing what's on what thing.
Any streaming channel.
Okay. I would say it's actually a collection of shows, but Worst Ex Ever and Worst Roommate Ever. I watched those all in a day.
You know, other than The Circle, what not just embarrassingly fast, I'm not embarrassed about it. What I binged really quickly and just like intensely was The Traitors, because I watched the American version, all of the seasons that they had available, and then I discovered that they had 2 or 3 UK seasons, and then some Australia, and then some New Zealand. I watched them from all around the world.
Leslie, what about you? You said you don't know.
And you said binge watched embarrassingly fast? Like, I can't think of any. Netflix or otherwise. I don't think so.
You binge watch anything?
No. Nothing I'm going to tell y'all about.
Okay. Not doing what? Oh, I am curious and
no, because it's corny.
What is it?
I've been watching The House of Pain.
I like that show.
I've been watching it every day. Like, I come in here like, oh, I can't wait to see what happens next. When I've already seen like all million seasons of it. But yeah, I've been watching that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay. Oh, 5 is another If You Could. Who's this for?
I think it's you, Kim.
It's your turn.
If you could live in a sitcom, which one would it be and why? If I could live in a sitcom, which one would it be and why? Gosh, I need a minute to think. So if somebody else has a response, jump in there. Girlfriends? No, it's not a drama. Oh, what was the one? Living Single.
Oh, that was fun. Yes.
Because, you know, Brooklyn life in the 90s, fly clothes, cool neighborhood, fun jobs.
I hate to sound like a broken record, but because I'm binge watching it. House of Pain.
I wouldn't want to live in that. They got too much drama going on. Especially in those late. Yes. You got.
Listen, I'm living in my own sitcom. Leslie's World. How about that?
And you just a squirrel trying to get a nut.
Hello.
I don't even know. It used to be I probably would have said the Cosby Show, but no.
I was thinking that.
Yeah. Ruined it for everybody.
Okay, so when I was little, it probably would have been the Brady Bunch because I was like, oh, I always wanted to have, right? And
wait,
then
always wanted to have what though? A big family? You did.
I know, and I wanted to grow up. When I grew up, I wanted to have a bunch of kids.
Oh.
But nowadays, but I know I wouldn't choose House of Pain. I like watching it, but I wouldn't want to live it.
I don't think there's a lot of drama. I think they're hilarious.
They are funny, but what about all that drama with CJ and what's her face? And then with Calvin and Miranda.
Calvin and Miranda and CJ and Janine.
Yeah, CJ and Janine. That was a lot. That was sometimes watching them was stressful. Especially Calvin and Miranda.
Appearances on the fun days. How about that?
I can't really think of any. I don't really watch sitcoms anymore. Friends, come on, guys. How could you not say Friends?
Oh my
God. No.
Thinking.
Right. What were you thinking?
It wasn't.
Your brain, you were on a break.
We were on a break. Oh my God. I'm having a Chandler Bing moment. Can we all have a moment of silence for Chandler?
Yes, please do. Okay.
You're a real clown.
I was serious.
I know you were. That's why it was funny.
You want to do just one more and you get to pick your category.
Okay.
So categories are life, random, deep experiences. If you could, would you rather?
I want to go deep.
Ooh, Sharon, I want to go for deep. I like the first choice of would you rather.
And I want to do random.
Okay, who goes first?
Tara.
What was the last time you cried and why?
The last time I cried is when my dog Brix died.
Oh.
That was the last time I cried. It was just a few weeks ago. And yeah, because it was devastating. And also not just for myself, but for John and Matt too. So I was just thinking about how it would affect them as well. So yeah.
You were quite a trooper. I was with you, and you were, yeah. Yeah. All right, who's next?
I'll do mine. Mine was, would you rather be slightly late or super early?
I already know the answer to that.
You say you do or don't?
I think I do.
I hate being late. I will be super early. Yeah. I will read my book. I will be fine.
Absolutely. On time is late.
Yeah.
And late is rude.
Yes. I would much rather be early. I'd much rather be like an hour early and 5 minutes late. I think it's because of the way we grew up being late a lot of times because of other people and having to suffer those consequences. Yeah, I hate being.
I don't know if I hate being late myself more or hate someone else being late when I'm waiting for them. I was telling a story not long ago about, I don't know if y'all knew, my mother, your grandmother, hated waiting for people. And I have developed that. And if we're going somewhere and I got to get dressed and you tell me 7:00 and it's like 7:15, I'm already tapping my feet. And by like 7:30, I'm taking my clothes off. I'm putting my pajamas back on. Like I'm heated. I hate it. Please respect my time.
Yes.
Yeah. You did 3 snaps. Yeah. I'd rather be early. All right.
All right. Leslie, last one. Ooh, this doesn't feel random. What's something about you that surprises people when they first hear it?
Oh, the devil is alive. I'm about to tell you. Oh, gosh. Something that surprises people, something about me that surprises people when they hear it. There are quite a few things. One that I'm super, super shy. I don't know, something ridiculous like my age surprises people. I don't know why, because I feel I look older than I actually am. I don't know, Kim, is there some things that you found out about me that surprised you? What about you, Tara? That's an interesting question, because I have a lot of answers.
I think the thing about you that surprised me when I heard it is that you have like such a low opinion of yourself.
I knew it. That's why I asked, because I knew you were going to say that. That's very true. People are usually surprised when they have a conversation with me and I talk about myself the way that I do. I think they are surprised I don't have more confidence. Yeah, that's very true. I had a hard time even saying that. That's why I asked you both. Yeah. That's probably never going to go away, unfortunately. I'm a work in progress. This work is taking longer than I thought. But yeah.
The work is never done.
What about you, Kimberly?
Something that surprises me about Leslie? It's hard to answer that question because I've known both of you for so long, and it's not like a thing that I'm first hearing.
Right. Yeah.
I meant about yourself, though. People
a thing about me. So a thing about me that does surprise people along these same lines, people are surprised to hear that I am, well, some people, I think, surprised to hear that I am shy or that I don't really love public speaking because public speaking is a lot of what I do, and being out engaging with people is a lot of what I do. I can be out and engaging with people when I have a thing to do or a role in a situation, just left to my own devices. I am hugging that wall. Or I'm home. How about you, Tara?
Honestly, I don't know, because I think I'm like an open book. So I don't think that but I could be wrong. I don't think that there's anything that would surprise people.
You know what surprises me? Because you are such, at least with me, when I'm trying new things, and I second guess myself. You're such an encourager. However, when it comes to your own stuff, you drag your feet. So it surprises me that you do that because you are everybody's cheerleader. So that's the thing that surprises me about you.
I think I can only think of one thing that I drag my feet on. One thing. Oh, is there more than one thing?
What is the thing that you think you drag your feet on?
Getting this relationships or work thing off the ground.
But even along the same lines, one area, just putting yourself out there.
Oh, that's not a feet dragging. That's I ain't doing it thing.
That's what
that's like I just that's not even.
You're talking about the podcast, but just in your journals and your everything that you do, you don't put yourself out there as much as I wish that you would. I won't say as much as you should, but as much as I wish that you would. Them heels are dragging, girl.
Yeah, you're right. Although honestly, that's not even like a heel dragging thing. That literally is
and that's what surprises me, because when I listen to how you push other people out there and encourage, it's like, why is she not her own cheerleader? But yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Ew. Well,
Kim, are people surprised that you're so straightforward?
I think so. What, are you surprised that I'm so straightforward?
Yeah. I thought that was what you were going to say.
Well, so I once had a person describe me in a reference, and so they told me also they described me as disarming, which I thought then and still think now was so spot on. I would have conversations with people. So I am the person who you want to deliver the hard line or the bad news. I think it's true that I am very kind, but I am also very honest.
Yes.
And so people have expressed this experience of witnessing or experiencing themselves. I am telling a person no, and it takes them a while. Somebody said once, yeah, you can tell a person, no, that's not going to happen. And it's not until they get around the corner that they realize that you have shut that down. Because I really value clarity. And so, yes, I am very straightforward. I don't like there to be a lot of misunderstandings or mistakes. I want people to feel good. I want people to have the things that they need. But I also often really clear about what's going to happen and what we're not going to do.
Okay. All right. Is that it for us, ladies?
Of course not. Are you guys forgetting something here?
We need your scriptures, dear.
Thank you. Okay, so I actually have two. And the first one is Proverbs chapter 20, verse 5, which says, "The purpose in a man's heart is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out." And I think in the context of our episode today, it really underscores, I guess, like the importance of, just engaging in meaningful discussions that help reveal deeper aspects of ourselves with each other and of each other. It emphasizes that, through thoughtful conversation and listen, we can better understand each other. And Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17, which is iron sharpens iron and one man sharpens another. And that one speaks about how, doesn't speak about it, but I think it can relate to like how conversations and interactions with each other can help us grow and deepen our understanding of ourselves and each other. Because just like iron sharpens iron, our conversations and connections, it help us refine our thoughts and perspectives. And it's all about mutual growth when we engage openly with each other. So some of these questions were kind of difficult, but thought-provoking for sure. Thought-provoking for sure.
You learn something new every day.
Absolutely. So I think that this was definitely a refreshing change of pace. And even though we have known each other forever, these questions really, I think, brought out some fresh perspectives and gave us a chance to reflect in unexpected ways. I know there are some questions that really threw me for a loop. So if you enjoyed this conversation and want to explore deeper connections with the people in your life, I think we can highly recommend checking out the Best Self conversation decks. You can find them at bestself.co and start having conversations with your loved ones that really matter. Be sure to check out new episodes every Thursday morning, and don't forget to share, rate, review, and subscribe to our podcast so you never miss an episode.
Find us on Facebook and YouTube at Unfiltered Perspectives and Instagram at Unfiltered Perspectives IG.
We'd love to hear from you. Thank you once again for joining us, and we'll see you next time.